It's like you leapt in front of the president to take a bullet, and it's like taking forever to shoot it. Like he's just like, and you're just like still posed, like.
Just get it over with. You start having second thoughts.
Like maybe I don't want to save it.
Do I really want to save this guy?
I mean, what is
Brenda
he
and
done
I
for
just
me?
took things to the next level.
I asked for time off, and he wouldn't let me have it.
I have a lot to live for.
Actually, I don't really like this guy. You know what? Fuck that. And then you get shot just right there. I don't know why we let you sink, Billy.
Yeah, you should have stopped on 7 for sure.
Well, it's not that. It's like Billy counts too fast for it to like for me to properly find a good point to line him up. And he just fucking presses the buttons.
I think
The
only reason I go as slow as I do is because you told me, like, the second time I did it, like, that's too fast.
I'm just really eager to play Bloodborne, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, let's fucking play.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, Eileen's dead.
Welcome back. Billy killed that lady. Well,
That
she
Tomas
basically
pissed off.
She basically killed herself, though. It's a victimless crime. Oh shit! The rat.
The sound
the
it made
rat.
when you kicked him in the face was very satisfying.
Meaty thunk.
Can you trick weapon your trick?
Why
weapon?
was the rat
So it's still
holding a
one-handed.
throwing knife?
Still one-handed, and it's not a thrusting spear. What kind of spear is this shit?
Tom, did you ever play Morrowind?
So what? That's a heavy second R2 that does the thrust.
Yeah.
Damn, Tom, you
Lame.
fucking straight up ignored me.
Well, because I'm trying to move sets of weapons are my favorite thing.
I was gonna talk
geek
about a
out on
weapon.
that shit. So yeah, but not the one that were on screen. Was that just the R1?
No. Well, the second one was.
You did like a scoop attack.
So what was the first? The first attack was a thrust.
I
What
did
was-
R1, R2, R1.
So the first R1 is a thrust.
No, that's R1. That's R2.
God, these guys are pretty.
Super pretty.
When I'm saying R1, I just mean
Bumper.
Yeah, the bumper.
R1, R2.
So the first R2 is a thrust.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got thrusted. Anyway, Tom, have you played Morrowind?
No.
There is a spear in that I think you would think is awesome. It's called the Spear of Bitter Mercy.
Damn.
And spears were like super. I mean, it was a class you could have.
Are you like throwing shade at Tom?
No, like he's only played.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's like talking jive.
Throwing shade?
Yeah. But no, I wasn't.
Never heard that before.
Wow, get on our level, dude. Anyway, like
2016.
yeah,
bro.
fuck, get with the times. Lols,
Okay,
Raffle.
anyway, so what?
Rafflecopter.
What does a spear do? Why is it cool?
Well, it's just it's like shaped like a fucking like the tip of it is like 4-pronged, I think, and it's like shining white and stuff, and it's got like super high damage. And
4-pronged, so it's like a
like it has a sharp tip and then it fans out in
a
4.
quadrant.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't
Plus,
think,
it's called the Spear of Bitter
I don't
Mercy.
know if that's an actual thing that exists. You got a bident, a trident. Is there such thing as a quadrant?
Think of like a harpoon, kind of.
Harpoons have one.
What?
Harpoons have one sharp end.
They have the hooky things that like hook onto stuff.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of a grappling gun.
Kind of. It's
No,
like that,
I
but
know.
a spear.
You're talking
I know what
about
you
like a thrown.
You're talking about
thrown
a Johnny
spear
Quest harpoon.
for throwing at giant fish to kill them.
Basically, I'm sad that they took out
Moby Dick. Moby Dick.
I'm sad that they took out the skill spear from the Elder Scrolls games because it was dope having spears. Like they had halberds and everything, and you don't have that in
Yeah,
Skyrim
halberds
now.
are a very cool variation of spears that
Yep.
I think are neat.
Halberds.
It's like, what, you want to poke? Oh, you got a chop too?
Oh, you got a chop too?
I just feel
poke
like,
chop?
historically speaking, a shield and a spear are like the ultimate combination of weapons.
There's a badass
Tell
character.
that to Brad Pitt.
There's a badass character on Soul Calibur called Hildegard, and
Yeah.
she has a spear, and then she has like a short sword, and you can use like
you
the,
can
the
always
short
have a
sword
sword.
to deflect.
Yeah, you can always have a sword as a backup, but your spear is your main one.
Yeah, she rocks the spear. It's dope. Yeah, spears are cool. Any
they
pole arm, any like staff.
Something that I wish they would bring back from their early days FromSoft is the scraping spear from Demon Souls. Something that gets a lot of hatred. I don't know if you know what the scraping spear is.
No.
You don't?
Something doesn't like it.
Everybody would disagree with me. Like, everybody else who has ever played a FromSoft game and says they like them would
God,
say
those
that
birds.
I am cancerous for saying that. Seriously. Like, there's
You're
a reason.
a piece of garbage
there's a
for
reason,
that opinion.
There's a reason that they haven't brought it back. Because it was
Just too OP?
terrible. Well, it was just not fun. Like, if you... In PvP, if someone was using this scraping spear, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm just gonna
PvP.
disconnect.
Gotcha.
Because what it did is it broke your armor. So people would hit you with it, and it didn't do like a large amount of damage or
Right.
anything. It was actually kind of weak.
Yeah.
But it would straight up just break your shit as it was doing damage to you.
They all saw you at the same
All
time.
these guys.
Also, Pyramid Head's backup weapon was a spear.
Oh!
Shit, dude!
I see. I'm glad you did that part. That's why I want to watch you, because I don't want to fall for stupid shit like
I
that.
thought it would have been funny if somebody else did it.
Just like when in Dark Souls 1, like I realized that it was going to be a different kind of game. Just a little bit of background for those of you watching. I started with Dark Souls 2, which is a huge point of contention between me and Billy, because I don't like Dark Souls 1 that much.
Like, I get it. It's basically whichever one was your first.
Yeah.
It's going to be your favorite.
Well, I mean, there's more to it than that, and we've talked about that too.
Well, yeah,
For
the
us
PvP
specifically,
aspect.
and
Yeah.
just mechanics, like the way mechanics
Yeah.
work. Obviously,
my God,
going from
fucker.
Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls
no,
1,
he's being such a dick.
the rolling is just so fundamentally different.
This guy's
Because
just
in
fucking
1, you
easy
can
as
only
fuck.
roll left, right, forward, and
Go
back,
hard!
and that's it.
Why didn't you fucking do it? There we go.
There you go.
Damn
There you
it.
go, baby. There you go.
Sweet merciful Christ.
And I started with no Dark Souls games. Actually, I played.
You played some of
I
the
played a
first
little
one.
bit of the first one, and man, is it frustrating.
Well,
did I force you to
Dude.
play Dark Souls?
You forced me the first time,
There's
which also had a hand in me like being opposed to it. I'm like, he's making me do
I
this.
dark raped you. I'm sorry.
There is no comparison in anything. Shadow of the Colossus maybe comes pretty close, but it's a different kind of feeling.
Whoa.
Like Dark Souls is the first game that I felt cool because I felt like I had mastered it.
Yeah.
You know, you struggle so
Oh, God.
hard to get through it your first time, and then when you start New Game Plus, even though the enemies are harder and some things are different, you still feel way more confident because you've conquered it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a
Yeah.
giant wall that you have to climb, and it's a bitch. But once you climb it, you just feel like unstoppable. I mean, that's what really got me going on Dark Souls 2. Is once I beat it the first time, I was just like playing through New Game Plus. I was like, oh my god, I'm so much better at this. I'm just face rolling everything that
Not to
gave me
interrupt
so
you.
many problems before.
You're on a roll. Not to interrupt you, but do we want to go to this boss?
Is there what else is there?
Do you
to
think
in
you
the
can beat
zone?
it in this episode?
Maybe.
I just
Fucking do it, dude.
I want to know what we're missing out on. What are we missing out on if
nothing.
we don't beat the boss? Right
Nothing. It's just at first you can basically do either of the first two bosses in whichever order you
now?
want.
Oh, there's 2 different bosses.
Yeah.
Does it
Choose your
affect,
poison.
Does it affect
Right.
the story?
No.
Why are you going away far away now?
Because anybody that is watching this that has played it, they know why. They're just like, no, fuck that. You haven't even leveled up or anything.
Oh, okay.
Or also probably pussy.
Pussy.
I just I don't want to deal with that right now.
I completely forgot about that aspect of this game.
Bill, you could have just not told us, and then we wouldn't be like,
a
oh.
while.
Yeah, but other people know already anyway. People that are watching that maybe, I don't know. That's really,
Presumptuous.
yeah, whatever at this point. But
I don't
Your
know.
hood
I
looks
think
like a trash bag.
I think you should be more
Isn't that
forward
dude?
about like.
You already killed these guys.
Because that's a big. He's going back. He's backtracking because we need.
Yeah,
he
but they
just-
already died in this.
Yeah, but
No.
we didn't.
Didn't they?
No, he didn't go this route. He was further
Oh.
ahead.
Sweet sassy
But
molasses.
we need to level up. That's something.
Oh, right in
that
the
is-
back of the head. Oh, God.
That's a very important mechanic, obviously. That
Yeah,
I
we haven't even done
somehow totally forgot about.
what's that?
And haven't been paying attention to.
What's that?
Leveling up, putting fucking blood things, whatever, into stat points.
Into other things.
Blood echoes. You got to get them their blood echoes. Hang on, we're gonna get some.
That's
ammo.
literally what they're called. It's not souls, it's blood echoes.
Oh wait, did we already get these guys?
Oh, I was telling a story.
Some bullets. Oh, there he is.
Just whispering to himself like a creep.
God, he's like the creepiest one too, because he has like clown hair.
And he's just in the dark.
Yeah, just hanging out with a saber.
God, that'd suck to just be in a dark room and realize there's a clown in there.
Oh, come on, man.
Like, you were just going about your business, like doing laundry or something.
Going back to the Hunter's Dream.
Oh, okay.
How does weapon upgrading work in this game?
Are you
Fortify
gonna show us-
weapon.
Are you going to show us how to do that?
Maybe. Have I
With
gotten any?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
the
have.
saw,
Have you?
saw
Yeah.
blade.
Wow, I'm
saw
surprised
spear.
weapon upgrade comes that early in the
Yeah.
I saw the spear.
Okay, so oh fuck, I should have done this beforehand. So
Insight.
yeah,
That was like the Bloodborne equivalent of crushing a beer can on your head.
yeah, pretty much. It's the beginning of the new Black by Every Time I Die. Just the
Oh, sinister resonant bell. Is there a happy resonant bell?
there's a couple different
Kirk
resonant
hammer.
bells.
That's the
You would like the Kirk hammer.
soapstone, right? Of this game. The
Soapstone?
resonant bells are the soapstones of this game.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Sorry.
right.
You had to. If it's bad, we'll just cut it, I guess. But whatever. It's got to go back.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'll explain. We'll cut probably all this loading bullshit.
Nobody say anything interesting.
Okay, so
That shouldn't be hard.
Whoa, she's alive.
yeah.
That's not cool.
So you have to have insight for her to become active, and she's the one that levels you up.
Okay.
God, that's creepy.
And most of the time, you don't get insight because you don't find any madman's wisdoms or anything like that, unless you're looking for them, like we did. And you have to wait. When you encounter bosses, your insight goes up. So usually people aren't able to level up, or at least when the game first came out, they weren't able to level up before encountering the first boss.
So what? They didn't add the madman's knowledge into
no, they
the
did.
game?
It's just
It was
not
just
in a
there.
very it's just not in a very apparent place.
Well, I mean,
so it
fuck.
took people a little
So
while
you
to
mean
catch
people
on.
who haven't played Dark Souls before?
Well, yeah, that too. Well, and like they don't explain that. I sound like fucking Porky.
Well, but I mean,
They don't explain it in the game. What insight does.
I guess I could see how you could get it and then not know what insight even does at the very beginning of the game, so you wouldn't
Right.
use it necessarily.
Right. Exactly.
But obviously, you would be forced to fight a
Like
boss.
when you
So you would
the first
gain
time you
insight.
play it, you're just like, oh shit, did triggering the boss trigger her? to
There
come
are a
alive?
lot of numbers and letters on here.
And this is
guys
this
like
is
D&D?
this to me is what is the biggest probably. What am I trying to say? The biggest reason people don't
You guys cool with
stick
that?
with
Strength and skill?
yes
Okay.
stick with Dark Souls in games from FromSoft is the stat screen, because that shit, it's not. I guess they're probably good about it in this game because they're really good about it in Dark Souls 3.
The UI has always
they
been
explain it.
confusing.
But in Dark Souls 1 and 2, oh man, good luck figuring out what any of those things do until you've put a lot of time into the game.
This is
Like-
Garamond.
So don't hit him.
Don't hit him.
You must be the new hunter.
That's me. I'm Chauncey.
New hunter.
Wait, I'm Charlemagne. Chauncey for short.
Girl Charlemagne.
Yeah.
That's why I made our character a girl too, because you guys said Charlemagne, so I was like, I'm gonna make her a girl.
You're sure to be fine.
That's classy.
She goes by Charlie.
A chwoman. A chwoman.
Like Long Kiss Goodnight.
Nice. Dude, I was just talking
Chuck,
about
yeah.
that the other day with a coworker. I was like, did you guys ever see The Long Kiss Goodnight? And somebody was
Hell
like,
yeah.
Gina Davis. And I was like, fuck yeah.
That's hilarious. I don't even know what you guys are talking
That's a
about.
duck, not a dick.
Sam Jackson. Being
Yeah.
all Sam Jackson as fuck. Okay, so this is the desk where you go because it's very Sherlocky and H.P. Lovecrafty
That's
and
really
shit.
that's a cool desk.
To upgrade
Super
weapons.
cool desk. You fortify and repair here. items with reduced durability and cost
Shit,
blood
your
echoes.
stuff breaks over time?
Yes.
God damn.
It's probably pretty lax.
It's
It's
like
very
hard
lax.
enough already? Yeah.
And then fortify weapon is where you can upgrade shit.
Neither of you guys
Cost
played Dark
bloodstone
Cloud, did you?
shards.
Yep. Wait, what?
You guys didn't play Dark Cloud, did
No.
you?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Do they limit what's the equivalent to slabs in this game?
So I want to say if you're going off of 1, they're a little more
Honestly,
forthcoming.
I think 3 is the most brutal about it, honestly.
yes, 3's
is
pretty
fucking, oh my god, when
brutal.
I found out they're brutal about a lot of things. Like respecking after
Yeah.
coming from Dark Souls 2, being able to just farm soul
Yeah.
vessels. And I could go get 1,000,000 at any time I wanted. Just be like, okay, yeah, I've got 100 of those now, and I can respec as many times as I want. And now you can only do it
Fire
5
paper.
times in a playthrough. That's literally the reason
Ouch.
I've gone to New Game Plus. Like I'm on
Yeah.
New Game 7, I think, on my main character, because it's just like you run out of you can't respec anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't change my build.
What is fire paper for? Wouldn't it just be on fire
Nah,
and be
it puts
useless?
it applies fire to your weapon.
Tom's got it.
How do you know that?
Cause Reddit, man.
I've seen this game's been out for so long. You think I wouldn't? I know everything about this game. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't know anything.
I don't know the facts, but I have a vague idea of the entire storyline, and I know certain
these guys,
things
actually.
about it.
I didn't realize we got more blood vials.
But obviously, it's almost a direct. It's a sideways move from Dark Souls. It's a Dark Souls game. It's just got a different name and it's a little
man.
bit different.
Soulsborne.
What was that game announced kind of recently that was like a feudal Japan Dark
Neo.
Souls?
Neo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about For Honor.
Yeah, well, there's For Honor too, but I think For Honor is going to be more interesting.
I am so stoked for Honor.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually
I'm-
tactical combat.
God,
Yeah,
I'm
like, it's
so
really-
excited.
They
The
put
dude
it
that
like-
announces it though is super weird.
It looks like Battlefield, but medieval.
The guy-
and skill-based combat, which I'm into.
The guy at E3 that would promote For Honor just reminds me of like a creepy uncle that I would
I didn't
have.
see any E3 footage of it.
Creepy uncle. All right.
I've just seen gameplay footage. I haven't seen.
Like he looked like an
E3
old
stuff.
swinger, but he fucked so much he needed a cane because he has a cane too. Like he's got the beard and
What does an old swinger look
So
like?
he's Uncle Rico.
like somebody from the 70s. Like hair's kind of long.
Like a goatee,
Yeah. Well, no, he had a beard.
full-on beard,
Yeah.
mustache, and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. You knew what was up.
Everything. God damn it! They keep doing that to me. Where I'll get a fucking visceral, and then there will be a second enemy doing their attack.
That
animation.
bird like launched that dead
Hitting you
carcass.
right at the end
Yeah.
of your invincibility frames.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, you fuck!
What?
I hate it when they drop shiny coins. They normally drop 2 blood vials.
Can you sell the shiny coins for
I
blood
would.
vials?
I think I'd
It's not
rather-
worth it.
If shiny coins. do
That
how
looks
gorgeous that
fucking
is.
awesome.
You can't have enough of those.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Oh no. Oh, it's like tree
It reminds
slash
me of
person.
Gundyr, actually.
Oh, it's got like moss legs. Fuck, that's awesome.
Gundyr's second form basically looks like the fight would be almost the same as that.
It's got a,
Gundyr.
it's a big.
Oh, I see
super
what you mean.
The very first boss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In Dark Souls 3.
arm. My other arm's not strong enough. Take my little hand.
Oh god.
The one that I am ashamed to say destroyed me when I first booted up Dark Souls 3 when it came out.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, he annihilated me. I was so...
Who? Gundyr?
It disheartened me. Like, I went into that game so confident coming from Dark Souls 2 and all the time I put into that game.
Damn.
I'm talking like 700 some hours I put into
I
Dark
bet.
Souls 2. And, yeah, so I was confident. And I got wrecked by the first boss. Just riggedy wrecked. And, yeah. I remember when I told you, because I thought for sure, I was like, oh, I bet Billy and everybody else struggled really hard with him too, because I thought he was tough. And then everyone I talked to was just like, even my friend who bought Dark Souls 3, not having played a single Dark Souls game, he just bought it because I played it.
Oh, you're alive.
Sweet.
I was like, you were so dead.
Shit. He beat it on his first try, having never played a Dark Souls game.
Oh.
And I just felt, I was crushed, devastated.
God, it's like screeching like a girl. It's got like a girl screech. Was that the thing that screeched earlier in the...
Yes, it is.
Ah.
Good observation. Gonna grab these.
I like that spirit's just like, fuck this.
God, he just gets nuts. He just gets nuts.
I'm wagering it's a girl. I don't see no pee-pee.
The bosses that always give me the most trouble are the ones that don't have attack patterns and they just fucking do whatever. Hit the butt is always the best strategy.
Yep.
though.
Go for the ass.
Pretty much.
That's what got me through Dancer. The,
Yep.
Boreal
Oh,
booty.
that
Yeah,
ass.
she got a nice she got a nice booty.
Well, she's a dancer.
That's very true.
She
Oh,
was
fuck her.
the J-Lo of Dark Souls.
She's the J-Lo of Dark Souls.
In Dark Souls 3, that Dancer has a double meaning for sure. She ain't no chump.
Not a
pu-
tiny
ain't no
dancer, as it
pushover.
were.
Aw.
Oh,
One of my
man.
favorite songs.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Jibbit. I love Elton John.
Elton John totally would be the type of guy to sue the shit out of us for singing his song on YouTube, though.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm partial to Crocodile Rock and Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters.
Tiny Dancer is definitely my favorite song because
I always associate it with Almost Famous.
that's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
that's why.
That was a really good scene.
Yep. Just fucking nailed it.
Right after Russell pisses off the whole band and is on acid, like, fucking is mean to... God, what the fuck was it? William. And then...
Patrick Fugit.
Then they're all sitting all
The enemy.
quietly, like all quiet in the car. Then it just comes on and they're together again.
Yep.
It's like, yeah.
Just bringing people together.
It's like one of my favorite lines in the whole movie when he just like, I think he's looking at God, what's her name? I've seen that movie so many times.
Fuck it, I'm gay.
That's not what he's just like, I'm the enemy. Because they call him the enemy jokingly earlier on in the movie.
And then she's like, you should be happy for me. Maybe it is love. And then he's like, for someone who sold you for a case of beer.
To humble pie.
Yeah, and then she's all like cryy and stuff. I'm like, aw.
Oh, I waited too long.
Hell yeah, Almost Famous.
Ugh. Even Dave Grohl like went on like SNL or some late night talk show and just played Tiny Dancer acoustic. 'Cause he's like, all right, you all know that scene from Almost Famous. I fucking love it. Just basically going on there, just being like, this is fucking great.
Good job, Billy. Beat the boss in the first try.
They're not dead.
He's gonna be it.
Darn! Man, that took way longer than it should have.
Nah,
That was
man.
fucking dope.
You were cautious,
You
measured.
yeah,
That's
calculating.
that is exactly how people should play. These
That was a
games.
fucking
It
execution.
was amazing. Good job.
Anyway, tune in next time.
I'm proud to call you my friend.
Aw.
Tom has never said that to me. Thanks for watching.